Hey everybody, welcome to my latest post. Let the games begin. Alright, let's quickly go over who we got here. We got Agent Smith 001, B-Ray 33, and Epic Craft. Let's pause the game really quick and take a look at the board. I see ores looking pretty good. Bricks looking pretty good. Wood's got some good numbers. Sheep is not doing so well, but it's sheep, so who cares? And wheat, well, wheat ain't that great. It's got a good 6 number, but then the next best is 10, so it's, it's not the best, but we'll see how it plays out. Alright, let's hit play. Another thing to note is the 5-5 combo, the wood 5 on the bottom left and the 5 brick on the top right. You get both of those, that's a sweet combo. So right now we're waiting for red to choose, and he chooses 13, the highest revenue dot spot there is. So now it's my turn, and I see that there's 12, and that's the highest one. So that would be a good spot, the highest, remaining. All the rest are 11s or 10s or 9s, and look at that, red quits off the bat. Maybe he got disconnected, who knows. I choose that because it does have the best ore spot and a pretty good wood spot, and it is a 12, so with the possibility of getting the brick wood combo, so it's a good spot for me. Now it's white's turn, and he is thinking of choosing a 9 revenue dot spot, which would be crazy. You do not want to choose a 9 revenue spot. He's going to choose the 2 wood and the brick, which is weird because on your last pick you're going to, see, and he changes. Notice why he changed there, because the last settlement you put down, you get those 3 cards. So he's going to get 2 wood and a brick. In my opinion, that's better than getting a wheat, an ore, and a sheep. Although some people would like to start off right off the bat with being able to buy a development card, but I would prefer building roads right off the bat. Now I have to choose my second spot, and I'm only missing sheep and brick. So I can go on the 5 brick and get the nice wood brick combo, or I can go right where I am there, which is a 9 revenue dot spot. Now I gotta place the road. I'm not gonna build towards that port with the question mark, because white, his 3 cards he got is wood, 2 wood, and a brick. So if I build towards that port where the 4 and 11 brick is, he's gonna beat me to it. I'd be wasting a road, so I build downwards, but either way I got screwed because red ended up building right in the spot where then neither of us could build in between us. So kind of got screwed either way with that road. No biggie, I'm going to want to build towards my ore spot first anyways. Now, notice how blue quit as well. Yeah, and gotta love those games when everybody's dropping like flies. Anyways, I'm staying in the game, white's staying in the game, so it'll be fun. Thing to know about playing computer players is they're not the brightest, so sometimes it's difficult to play against them, but sometimes it's really easy to play against them. Because either they're going to do stupid moves that'll help you, or stupid moves that are going to completely help someone else, and it'll make it so frustrating. I've seen them sitting on the possibility of getting the longest road from someone. They have the possibility of stealing the longest road from someone who's got 9 points. All that person needs is like 1 more point to win. And instead of building the road and stealing it, they build a settlement. And then on the guy's next turn, he ends up winning. It's like, stupid computer could have easily stopped him and, helped prolong the game. But, computers are dumb and can't think of those things sometimes. Right now, I'm trying to always trade for a sheep because I know I can't make any, so it's any opportunity I get, I'll just offer out some cards, get a sheep, even if I don't need it quite yet. Now, right now I have 6 cards. Normally I would say you don't want to end your turn with 6 cards because it's risky. But because I'm playing 2 computers, if I were to trade those 4 cards in for 1 card for a sheep, let's say, I'd have 3 cards, and if a 7 was rolled, that I could lose a card. I'd lose 33% of my, and look, there's a 7 right there. Computer takes a card from me, I'd be like, and he took the sheep, I'd be screwed. I'd be left with the brick and the wood, you know? So I want to keep my numbers high when I'm playing the computer, because they're not like people players, where when a 7's rolled in the beginning of the game, they don't really put it on you. They just put it on an empty hex. Computers won't do that, so I keep it buffered, you know? There's another 7. They're just rolling like crazy. And see, he doesn't put it on me, he puts it on the computer player. If everyone was a normal person player, he'd probably put it on the 12 or the 2. Alright, my turn. 9, blocked, nice. Now I'm still stuck with the same thing, 6. I'm thinking I don't want to risk it again. I just went 4 rolls without getting a card and then a 7 coming and having to give up some. And that's unnerving for me to have to risk it all again. So at this point in time, I decided I best trade in those 4 cards for the wheat before something crazy happens. 7, crossing my fingers. Please don't steal the card from me. And he doesn't. He's blocking the other good brick spot, so that way he can have a monopoly on brick. That's my guess, at least. Sheep just got white just got a sheep, so let's see if we can get it from him. Oh, maybe not. I already got one. I don't care. He wants wheat. I would not give white wheat. His best wheat's a 3. See, if I gave him a wheat, which I don't have, but if I did, he'd be able to build a settlement already, and he'd have 1 up on us. Ah, 5's blocked. Sucker. Now see, trading with the computers, there's a secret. You don't want to deny the trade, because if there's other people, people players in the room, in the trading room, and they want that trade, or they're trying to get some other trade, as soon as you hit no, I don't want to accept that trade, the computer's going to offer something else. And it may be what the person player wants. So I'd rather just sit there and wait, because the computer's going to wait until you say no. So if I wait a long time, maybe the person player will just get tired of waiting and he'll leave the room, and then I can leave the room and the computer player won't be able to make the trade. And it works out, because I don't want them to make a trade. See, like right here. See, I'm not going to say no. I don't want to say no, because then he's going to offer something new. I'm just going to sit and wait for white to leave. And he leaves and comes back in. See, he knows what's up. But now I noticed that blue ain't going to give him anything, so might as well see what's up. I got my settlement right there with the 6. I got my wheat, so I don't really want to trade anything. And there's another 6. I got my wheat. He's going to want wheat, but I don't want to give it to him. See, watch. He's going to ask for the wheat, probably. See, I don't want to give it to him. Why? Because then he's going to be able to build a settlement. I don't need anything. I don't need the ore. I don't need a brick. Just no need to give him the wheat. And look there. He got his wheat, so I'm sure he's happy. Look at that. Red's going to get 2 ore every time a 9's rolled. Could be deadly. So I'm going to try to get a sheep, because I know later on in the future I'm going to want to build more settlements or development cards. Although I don't need a sheep right now, I'm going to need it later, and I'd rather take it while I can before someone else makes the trade and gets the sheep, and now I can't get it. So I got my brick poured, and now every time an 8's rolled, which is going to be highly likely, I'm going to get 2 ore, which is strange, though I'd like to point out that an 8 has not been rolled yet. I mean, how many times have we gone around? A lot, I don't know. A lot of dice rolls and still no 8. Lots of 6s. It's alright, in due time. Now when an 8's rolled, I'm going to feel good, because I'm going to get 2 ore. See, I'm not saying no. I don't want to say no to the trade. See? And he leaves. Boom, he's gone. Then I leave. Computer does his trade, builds. It's perfect. 5 is blocked. Nicely done. Look at that. No 8s. No 8s being... Or 10s. Got no 8s or 10s being rolled. Oh, there's a 10. Nice. I get my my wheat. Look at those revenue dots. See, I'm not saying it. Now I say no. He leaves, and now I say no. So I can see what the computer wants. I don't want any of it, and I leave. And there's your 8. Boom. All I need is an ore to build a city, or a brick to build 2 roads. So I'm going to see if I can get either or. And that's just crazy. I wouldn't want to give him wheat anyways, remember? So, I got a backup plan. If no one wants to do either of those trades, I just buy a development card. It'll help in the long run. Ooh, Year of Plenty. Now see, I don't want to build towards the wood port. I want to get my sheep. So I go up. Normally I would like to wait building that road because I don't want White to know what I'm doing, but I can tell he's not going to be able to get wood yet. I mean, not wood, brick. Because 11's not going to be rolled much. See, I'm not saying no, but then I'm like, oh, well, I might as well say no because that's going to go through anyways. It's when he's asking for something different, I won't say no because then all of a sudden the computer could go directly to that trade. I'd rather the person get tired of waiting and just exit and not try to get the trade anymore. Now that would have been a good trade for me, but that happened really quick. So White's up there with 4 points now. I'm at 3. Red's got 3. Blue's got 3. I got a Year of Plenty card. Oh, and there's the thing I forgot to point out when I bought that development card. Before I bought that development card, I built that road and I bought the development card in the same turn. I bought the development card first because it could have been a road building card. It wasn't, so no harm done, but then I built the road. Because I wouldn't have wanted to build the road and then bought a development card and seen a road building card. Because I would have been like, crap, I just wasted a brick and a wood, especially when brick is hard for me to get. So I bought the development card first, Year of Plenty, so then I was like, well, I'll build the road.